Hey, YouTube. Haven't you ever wondered if there's a better alternative to these oscillating sprinklers that throw the water so high up in the air that it's affected by the wind? Not to mention when you have this kind of tree coverage, it can be a pain. When it's windy out, a lot of times the water does not want to be thrown this far out into the street, and it can really affect your coverage. If you ever had those concerns, follow me in this video and I'll show you exactly how to build your own DIY sprinkler system. Let's go. With all of these parts that I got off of Amazon, I'll show you how to cheaply and effectively build your own sprinkler system. Basically all you're going to need is a spike, its union, the base, and the actual sprinkler head itself. And to change out these heads, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is pull up, just kind of hold it in place, twist off, and you just twist on the MP Hunter. Just get it kind of snug so it doesn't leak. Pop back in. And then the thing I like most about these bases is flow through design. You're able to hook up one hose down here, and then hook up another hose on the outlet, come down here, you can have another sprinkler head in the yard. That one can be linked to another sprinkler head, and just keep going down the line. All of these parts here will be linked down in the description section. The assembly of these things is pretty easy. All you gotta do is take some pipe dope, smear it on there, take some thread tape, wrap it around there a couple times, and you don't have to use the combination of the pipe dope and the thread tape. You can just use thread tape and it'll be perfectly fine. I've just been a mechanic for I would say about 14 years now, and I've always found the best seal would be pipe dope on there with the thread tape. That way if the thread tape doesn't seal some of the areas, the pipe dope will come in place. It's not so much needed for something like this metal base, but when you're threading it into plastic, you don't want to go too tight because you don't want to crack the plastic housing. So in order to have the fitting looser and have it not leak water everywhere, it's easier just to do it like that. And I've just kind of gotten the habit to doing it with everything, so I'm gonna do it on this metal base too. And then just wrap the thread tape around. Remember, don't have to go super tight, but if you do end up going like pretty tight on this metal spike, it's not a big deal because it is metal. It's pretty forgiving. Then come over here, and basically they just ship these with these heads. All you gotta do is just bend this tab up, grab it, squeeze onto the tube so it doesn't shoot back in, unthread it, grab this Hunter 2000, thread it in. Same with this, you don't have to go super tight on there, just snug it up so it doesn't leak. And if it does leak, it's not a big deal because it's actually inside the sprinkler head. It's not going to leave a huge lake in your yard or something. But they have the 2000s, they have these red ones, these are the 1000s, and then they also have some, I don't have them on hand, so I'm not sure. I think they're blue, but basically the 3000s can cover 22 to 30 feet The 2000s can cover 13 to 21 feet, and the 1000s can cover 8 to 15 feet. And the reason I say from 8 to 15 feet is because they actually have a flow adjustment on there. And this metal collar is to adjust the angle of it. There's this tiny screw up there that can only be adjusted while the sprinkler is actually in use. And you can adjust that from anywhere between 8 to 15 feet of spray. That cost-effective DIY sprinkler system, we went from this to this. This is definitely a lot gentler for seeding. Probably have this system in place for the overseeding, and then I'm gonna mess around with some impact sprinklers, get a wide coverage that will actually be low, because this thing does not shoot the water low. It throws it way up in the air, and this tree kind of has a lot of effect on it. But anyways, don't forget that these DIY sprinklers, all the parts are going to be linked down in the description section. As always, you have a good one. This is Cubs Life signing off. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.